What's going on? I'm Hoop.
And I'm Leo.
And this is an episode of Sealab. So today we're going to talk about Lost, or our favorite, old Adult Swim shows. Adult Swim's been around since 2001. And with Adult Swim, we've been introduced to, quirky, out there styled animations. And for us, it kind of gave us a gateway to what we're doing right now. So we're gonna share to you guys our favorite Lost, shows that no one seems to know about. Pretty much like Lost media within Adult Swim. What you like, Leo?
Okay, so mine, I guess it's not very undiscovered. Sealab 2020. That show was like, I felt like it was the creators of Ren and Stimpy grown up, and that was one of my favorite shows. It was like funny, it was pervy, it was weird, and it was really cool. What about you?
Wasn't it like already an old show from the 60s and all they did was just flip the dialogue?
Yeah.
And like added on their own little animation. Like they did that with like a lot of shows, but one of my few favorites was, I really enjoyed the Brat Show. Like the show didn't make any sense. It really is no pilot. I mean, it's really no plot or anything, right? It's just two characters from what is his name? Space Ghost. Like two character villains or whatever, and they just live very surreal lives doing day-to-day stupid shit. Another one of my favorites but it wasn't originally an Adult Swim show. It was on the WB, but it's called Mission Hill. And it's about a brother duo, his little brother coming in, moving in with him in like a downtown area and just living their day-to-day life. But I just love the styling, the humor, just the writing itself. But I'm just kind of upset that it only got 13 episodes. And those really be like the gems that get canceled. I don't understand.
What about, do you have another one? I have, good Lord, I can't even remember. I like the Hillbilly. I can't even remember what it's called.
Damn it, Squidbillies.
Squidbillies. I like that.
I couldn't get in Squidbillies.
I did. I like the dad and the son. And then the mama that was like really big and was always eating and on the couch. I thought it was funny. What's the other one with Meatball?
Now see, Aqua Team, they got like
Aqua Team Hunger Force.
They got like a whole bunch of seasons, and then they went to, I guess they got bored with the show, so they started changing like the name of the shows after each season and stuff like that.
You didn't like that one?
No, that was actually a favorite of mine. It's the first couple of seasons. I thought it was funny. Like I said, like Adult Swim had a way of inventing their own humor.
Favorite was Minoriteam. You guys ever see Minoriteam?
I think you played that once. Minoriteam.
It was hilarious. It was like it was this group of superheroes that were all like racial stereotypes, and they were all trying to fight the big bad villain was the White Shadow that was like the Illuminati or whatever.
What year was that?
This had to have been like maybe like 06 or 07.
Wow.
Okay, I think that was my cutoff. Adult Swim got a little too weird. Like they like, okay, y'all doing too much. Like y'all already was the perfect mix of weird. Like y'all were already that type of humor. Like you didn't have to go overboard with it. I think they started going overboard with the Mr. Pickle shit.
That's how I felt with Boondocks. Like it was just a perfect blend. And then after a while, it just started going overboard. And it was like, all right, bro, you got a lot of, like, hate for people in the industry. You didn't feel that way about Tyler Perry?
Oh, the fourth season?
Yeah, the last season. I was, bro, it's not even funny no more.
That wasn't Aaron Magruder, though.
Oh, that's why. Okay, so let me give y'all a backstory. I used to be obsessed with Aaron Magruder because he used to have a comic strip in the Baltimore Sun. And that's how he started. He was at College Park. And that comic strip, the Boondocks, was very political at the time. It didn't even start like it was with
the humor and stuff like that.
Yeah, that wasn't even a thing. Like Riley was always ignorant, but not to the point of what he was in the
coon.
Right, in the animation. So that I love Aaron McGruder, but I don't know what happened. He was like, "Fuck this political shit," and I'm gonna just do me. And then I loved Boondocks. It was exposing a little bit about the culture. I'm a gatekeeper about the culture.
Mm-hmm.
It's certain things that I just feel like we shouldn't tell people about. And I felt that way with Boondocks, and I felt that way with Dave Chappelle at times, where, it's like certain things in our culture that is just for us.
Yeah, we shouldn't share it with the world.
Yeah, we shouldn't share it with everyone.
Yeah.
Because you won't get it, you know what I mean? And so, it's certain sacred things that are cultural to us.
And I feel like, what happens with shows when they go on like those little hiatus and then they bring it back and it doesn't give what it was supposed to give, like, with the fourth season of Boondocks, it was kind of lackluster. And, with the passing of John Witherspoon and they're trying to like find a way to bring back the fifth season, I just feel like you should just
let it go.
Like, let it go. Like, double back in with Aqua Teen. When it got to the point where you had to change the name of the show because you got bored, it's time to let it go.
Let it go.
When you add characters to the show, it's time to
let it go.
So, I'm going to say Harvey Birdman because I see that all the time. We're not going to say, I'm not going to say the shows in the beginning that actually carried adults. So I'm going to pick, Xavier. Have y'all seen that? I honestly cannot explain that show. I can't. Like, I really can't explain that show. It's just something that you guys will have to see for yourselves. Like, about 60% of Adult Swim shows I can't really explain to you, but that one is definitely interesting.
That's how I feel. Like, I know I've seen them, I watched them, but to actually give a synopsis, I'm like,
yeah, we can't do it. Moral
Oral. That was one of my favorites. Okay, I really liked Moral Oral.
That little boy was fucked up.
And
he's gonna grow up fucked up.
Yeah.
So I know my family, my cousin's gonna see this, but forget it. Y'all know the type of person I am. My first introduction to superjail, I did acid and I watched it.
Wow. So that was probably a trip. How was it?
It was the episode when I guess all of them turned to like, it was like the female version of the jail. And like all the females took over that jail cell. It was interesting, yeah. And then followed by that was Off the Air. It's ridiculous. Like but it was a very lighthearted episode. It was about color, so just imagine looking into a kaleidoscope. That's what that episode. And it was like 4:00 in the morning, so it's like, how'd you know I was doing this? It's like, how'd you know I was doing this? It was definitely an experience. Would I do it again? Absolutely not, because that it was a little bit. It's like it could go from 0 to 100 real quick in a matter of 14 minutes.
Yeah.
Because that color episode got a little too sensory overload for me, but it was definitely an experience.
Yes, we'll definitely do that.
Yeah. I don't know if I was supposed to say, but I'm pretty sure there's people out there that experience that as well. But Adult Swim is definitely down for the culture, and it definitely shaped a lot of stuff that, like, humor that we see on social media, and just the way that shows are presented to us on today. So shout out to Adult Swim. We hope to do some work with y'all. If you ever see this channel,
putting this out into the universe.
Yeah, we're gonna put it out because you're gonna see us. Adult Swim, we're coming for you too.
I feel like Adult Swim creators were like fans of Ren and Stimpy and Beavis and Butthead, like those type of earlier shows, and took that and made it their own. So
yeah, they were definitely ahead of their time with and it's like they knew our like time attention span was like gonna be less than 13 minutes, 15 minutes. Excuse me. So just them cutting those episodes up like the way they did, game changer.
Game changer.
Because listen, I can't sit through a show no longer than 30 minutes. That's just done. All right. So if you like this episode, kindly comment, give us a thumbs up. Definitely go ahead and subscribe to us at the 21 Nuke Salute channel. And be on the lookout for new episodes every Friday morning.